every time I've spoken with you, it has been very nice. I mean, you come across as very soft-spoken, respectful, and a sincere person. So that reflects in how you talk. Very nice. And
Thank you.
As far as your spoken English is concerned, you're speaking fairly well. I can see a consistency. I mean, thankfully. Hi there. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am. How are you?
I'm doing all right. A little tired because I had a full day at college, but then I'm doing all right otherwise. Thank you for asking. How are you doing?
I'm also doing good. Thank you.
How was your day? Regular day?
Yeah, day was as usual.
Okay. You had
Evening I started. No,
hmm.
today is holiday. In the evening I started doing some of my project work. Actually,
Okay.
we have NSEM project presentation.
Good.
So for that we have to write report. So
I
I was
see.
preparing that.
I see. Okay. But why was it why was it a holiday today? I mean, here we celebrate Guru Nanak Jayanti on the occasion of Guru Nanak
Yeah,
Jayanti. Okay. My college did not give me a holiday though, because in MBA college we work on sort of in a corporate environment as per the corporate schedule. So even though many corporate companies got an off, we didn't get. So it was a work day as usual. Tell me, I mean, what would you like to talk about?
Yeah, here also like some of the students have their exams.
Oh,
Nowadays,
okay.
exams are going on, but
I see.
some of us were having holidays. So yeah, faculties, some of the faculties came who were having like work,
Okay.
like duty, their exams.
Duties, yeah, correct. I mean, I guess the campus was open, so one could go and
Yeah,
do their work,
okay.
right? Correct. All right. So tell me, I mean, did you book any sessions since the last time we spoke? I think we spoke during Diwali, or maybe right after Diwali. I'm not very sure, but it was Diwali. I had asked you this question: how are you
Yeah, after
celebrating it
Diwali.
after Diwali? So since then, you must have booked sessions also, isn't it, on a regular basis with maybe other speakers? Okay, great, great.
Yeah.
All right, tell me, what would you like to talk about? I mean, anything specific or any topic that you have on your mind that you would like to discuss about?
Not really any topic.
Not
Just
really.
I saw that document today's
Yes.
topic
Okay.
retirement plan. So
Oh, okay.
yeah. So I think I don't have that much
You've not
idea about that.
about it. Okay.
Yeah. But I think
But have you
you
heard
can
of
give.
have you heard of this? Have you heard of retirement plans? People making retirement
Yeah.
plans. Okay.
Yeah.
Are you a planner? Like, do you think do you see yourself planning for your retirement in the future, or do you think that you would take it as it comes? And I mean, you'll not be planning so much. Some people plan a lot, since as soon as they cross the age of 40, they start preparing for. In fact, 35 also they start planning for their retirement. So are you like that, or you would be waiting a little longer to plan for your retirement?
I think I would plan, because
Okay.
as I have seen in my family, so like we have problems for money. If any problem
Financial
comes,
troubles.
financial problem, like if someone is very sick, like in very serious condition, then we have to ask for money to others. So I think it is good thing if we are saving. So we can help our family and for us also.
That is true. See, what you mentioned is very interesting. You said that, in your family, many families, in fact, in many families, I would say, they have to, if they face any financial trouble, any health issues, medical problems, serious medical problems, these are called as contingencies. So you can club all these situations which typically arise unannounced. They basically come to you unannounced. I mean, you had not predicted or planned for it. Suddenly, because see, typically health issues, especially when you go for a test, suddenly it is detected that there is a serious issue that is completely unpredicted. You were not prepared for it. Those kind of situations are called as contingencies. So you can say that contingencies. Okay, you will come across this term when you read about government planning policies and so on. Government has a contingency fund, FUND fund,
Okay.
exactly for these purposes. Like if there is a drought or a famine,
Okay.
or if there are any sort of unpredictable situations, unfavorable situations, then government uses that fund. So contingencies.
Yeah, yeah.
Um, Also,
Yeah,
you
some
must
of
have,
people get that fund if like if a flood happens or
yes.
anything, then who have like land means if they can, I mean it's like in a good amount, I should
Hmm.
say. Means, yeah, if there is land is like considerable for that fund, then they
Hmm.
are getting in my area also. Even
Right.
in my some
Okay.
of my
Okay.
relatives they get, yeah.
I see. Yes, yes, they do. Exactly. So government, I mean, that is how typically government works. But for a household also,
Mm.
contingency funds are, important. I mean, one must have a contingency fund from where one can, face, especially financially, face all these issues. Now, one more thing,
Yeah.
Ramkali, I would like to share is that, see, you must have come across this particular phrase. Um, it's not really a phrase, but it is more like an idiom, saving for a rainy day.
Yeah, yeah. Like as you mentioned earlier, uh, unexpected situation or we are not
Hmm.
prepared, unannounced. So
The rainy
it's
day
like that.
represents the unexpected situation.
Yeah. So we should have we should have some savings so that we can use in that time.
Yes,
Yeah.
in those times of hardships. Right. So you can
Yeah.
simply say that, yes, I have the habit of saving for a rainy day, or you never know. You
Mhm.
can just put it in a sentence like, you never know, what comes in the future or what will happen in the future. It is good to save for a rainy day.
Yeah.
Also, it is said that a penny saved today is a penny earned tomorrow. That is, if you're
Okay.
saving, yes. So if you're saving a penny today, then it is equivalent to you earning that, because as we all know, this is more in terms of the value of money, how the value of money increases in the
Yeah. Yeah.
future. So you have sort of, earned that money in the future by saving it now. So yeah, lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
things are there. But yes, I also believe planning is important. But do you think that, I just had one question, that do you think that today's generation is more of a planner? I mean, you belong to today's generation, so think about
Yes.
your friends and even your brothers and sisters, siblings also,
Yeah.
and even colleagues, work colleagues. When you join later on, join an organization later on, you think that today's generation
Mm.
is more of a planner or more of a more of of
Spend.
people who are, yes, who of people who are more enthusiastic, and they don't like planning so much. They are more of,
Mhm.
they take things as they come. So
Yeah.
do you
Yeah.
think that which one of the
Yeah.
two are?
Nowadays. Yeah, earlier people used to plan more. Even my mother and grandparents used to say we need to save money. Now
Hmm.
also they say, but as we see now, my friends and even as you mentioned about siblings, my brother he earns. Even I
Hmm.
don't earn anything. I am studying. He earns, but he doesn't save. But now he started learning like I should
The
save
value of saving.
because yeah, because he is driving auto, so anytime it can be
Right.
damaged, so he needs
Right.
money. Then
Hmm. Hmm.
now he is thinking, yeah,
He
I
needs
should
to
save
insure
money.
himself and his vehicle against the risk. Okay. So has
Yeah,
he taken any automobile? I mean, has he
yeah,
bought any kind of insurance, vehicular insurance, motor
yeah,
insurance,
yeah.
they call that? Hmm.
My father bought one auto that is like to take luggage and all. So
Okay.
he is driving that.
Okay.
So it
Hmm.
mm,
Right.
so
Is
that
he your younger brother or older brother?
my younger brother, he is
Oh, younger brother.
18, yeah, 19, I think 19 years old.
But is he also studying, continuing with his studies alongside, or is he doing this full time?
Actually, now he is doing full time. He stopped studying. When
Okay.
COVID came, he lost his interest from study.
I see. I see. Okay. All right.
Yeah.
But going back to your point of how you think that this generation, I also completely concur with you on that one, that this
Mhm.
generation is more of of they are they are more spontaneous and they don't like planning so much. but then the generation prior to that, like I belong to the generation of early 90s and late 80s and early 90s. So, typically, the people from that era, I would not say I belong to a different generation, but yes, definitely maybe a decade prior. So, more of, I see my colleagues and my friends. They are more of a planner. They like to, like I said, people who are reaching the age of 35, 40, 35, 37, or even 40. They typically belong to my generation. So they are already planning for their retirement, and they or many of us are taking early retirement also, or voluntary retirement. They don't want to wait till 62, 63 to officially take a retirement, and therefore they want to just basically all this. I feel happened. It gained momentum post corona or during coronavirus pandemic, where people realize the value of health, value of family life, value
That
of
was
having
totally
hobbies.
unexpected
Yes,
situation.
unexpected, but you know a big reminder and time for realization for most of us. Introspection also, what we were doing, right? But then see, as they say, life goes on. We are out of coronavirus, and life is back to how it was before. I think people are again busy disregarding their health. But generally speaking, if I may ask you, Ramkali, what change has coronavirus pandemic brought about in you? Has there been any change?
I think for health, as you said, it has come. But then also now I am not conscious. Earlier I was like everyone.
Right.
And I think because of COVID, one of the best habits I have learned reading books. During that time only I started, so that is one of the good things. And that time only I started working on my communication skills.
Oh, okay.
So these
That's
are
good.
the
Yes,
good
yes. These
things.
hobbies, Exactly. This is what people started doing during the coronavirus pandemic when they were stuck at home. They had some spare time also. When did you join Clappingo? Since the 2021?
No. I have
Quite
been watching
recently.
videos on YouTube, but I was thinking to join, but when I came here, then I thought now it's a good time. So
Right. Nice. Good. Anything that you read recently that you would like to share, or because I know that you're not very fond of watching movies or web series, if I remember correctly. So, but if
one
you have,
movie
then you
I
please do
watched.
share.
I
Oh,
think
okay, you watched a movie.
2 days ago I watched one movie,
Okay. Sher Shah, yes. I think, who does it star again?
That is
Siddharth Malhotra,
related
if
to
I'm not
army.
wrong. Right. It's a good film. Though I've not watched it, I'm very maybe a lazy person in terms of when it comes to watching movies. I think I'll watch, and then just goes in the back burner. How was the film?
When
How did
I
you like it?
it's a nice. We understand the value of soldiers and army officers, like how they
It's
are.
based on some true events also, on a particular person, and what he faced during the Kargil war.
Like during that time they are mentioning when war was happening. So in that they are showed in that movie.
I would just like to share, now that we are on the topic of movies. Like I said, I'm also not a very, I don't follow movies very closely, and many times I miss out on watching good films also. Nonetheless, I am very glad that I did not miss this film, that too watching on a big screen, which is, the movie's name is 12th Fail. Please do watch that movie, 12th Fail. Yes, please do watch that movie. Very motivating, inspiring, and it's basically based on student life, based on true events also. And just like Sher Shah, that the story is loosely based on, but more or less many of the events are actually happened with that person. It's basically how students preparing for UPSC exams struggle, and what are the discouragements that they face, financial, family discouragement also. Very nicely acted, very motivating at the end of it. How he comes up triumphant against all odds. Do watch that film, 12th Fail. I think it stars Vikrant Massey, if you know. He's a good actor. He used to star in, do TV serials earlier, and now he has moved to movies. Very good actor. 12th Fail. I recommend you to watch it. Right, great. All right. So what are your plans? What are your plans? Not now, but what are your plans for tomorrow and day after?
now I will have my dinner, then I will go for that my studies because I will sleep late. So in daytime also I was sleeping only. So I'm thinking now I should work. Tomorrow I have to meet my guide, so I will work on my project.
What time are you scheduled to meet him?
Yeah, schedule time is not yet confirmed, but I think afternoon I will go.
Afternoon, okay, right.
Yeah.
And your campus is nearby, I believe. It's not too far.
Yeah, it's like my guide's cabin and other classes and all. Everything is in 2 kilometers range. So buses are there like in 10 minutes, 20 minutes.
Quite convenient, right? Great. Yes, Ramkali, I think we are heading towards the end of the session. So let me give you a quick feedback. First of all, very nice talking to you as usual. Every time I've spoken with you, it has been very nice. I mean, you come across as very soft-spoken, respectful, and a sincere person. So that reflects in how you talk. Very nice. And
thank you.
And as far as your spoken English is concerned, you're speaking fairly well. I can see a consistency. I mean, thankfully, you're not sort of going back in your fluency level. So you're maintaining that consistency. All I can say is that keep having these speaking practice, keep having these booking classes, sessions on Clapping Go, and getting the speaking practice to maintain that consistency. And alongside, your vocabulary is also fairly good. You don't tend to use inappropriate or extremely basic vocabulary. Usually, you use intermediate vocabulary, which is at the intermediate level, so which is fine. But you can keep enhancing your vocabulary on the side whenever you get time. Do some bit of reading, which you're already doing as a student also, but try to read, like I had already mentioned to you, try to read something outside your domain of expertise. So anything which is non-technical or whatever your domain, outside of that. And that's about it. I think speaking practice and vocabulary, because I don't think you make mistakes in tenses also. And I've never observed that, which is good. Just that maintain this momentum, and hopefully I'll talk to you very soon again. Let's not keep a very long gap. Let's see when we talk next. But I would surely look forward to it.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. See you very soon.
Yeah.
Take care.
Yeah, it was a nice conversation. Bye.
Yes, definitely. Same here. See you soon. Bye.